Good morning, YouTube. Happy Monday. My name is Sharif. If you're not familiar with me, I did want to do another shout out to HDOG. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the comment. Very, very encouraging, very uplifting. So thank you for that. I don't know, y'all. It's a whole another video I could make about it just seems like thing after thing after thing after thing keeps happening. I think it's either the enemy trying to attack you, or it's either the Lord trying to show you something. And we can talk about the possible in-betweens, meaning just part of life later. But I have experience with that. I have experience with things just happening consecutively back to back. I'm talking about, not so good things. And I don't know. I got something that I'm dealing with personally now, just in regards to the whole, living a life of flourishing. Because I honestly believe that there are some people who don't feel like they're worthy to be happy. They don't feel worthy to live a thriving life, not a life full of strife. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm saying all of that to say is just because I don't want to open up every video every time I'm dealing with something to be like, oh y'all, I'm going through it, or oh y'all, it's been a day, or I don't want to open every video with that. But the point of at least my channel, and I think how YouTube started, was to be yourself. So with all of that being said, I do want to say this, and I recorded this a couple days ago, but as y'all know, if you've been watching my iPad, I can't upload the videos that I have right now because I don't know how to empty out the storage. It's an iPad, not a Mac. It's not a Droid, so I got to figure it out. But I recorded something titled, if they can't help you, they can shut up. And the whole point of that video was, when people have everything to say, they have all the criticism in the world, but they ain't got no wisdom. They just have something to say about every single thing, but they don't have any solution. Those people can kick rocks. And I pray that that's an encouragement to you. It can kind of... I don't want to veer too far off. So I'm going to just keep it like this. If I've been coming to y'all saying, man, yeah, I'm going through it, I've been having a day, it's this, it's been, you know what I'm saying? But people in my circle, or just people in general, if they haven't had any solutions on how to fix the stuff that I've been dealing with, why should I care too much about what they have to say? If all they give is criticism and everything I'm doing, not even everything I'm doing wrong, but they're just elaborating on how bad the situation is, but they're not giving me no answers, why should I listen to what they have to say? But this goes across the board, y'all. I think we've all dealt with this to a certain degree. And I'm not talking about anybody specific here on YouTube, but even on YouTube, all the comments that people be making, anybody who's watching this who has a channel and has dealt with this knows what I'm talking about. It's just like they got all the criticism in the world, but have no solution. And even in the solution, it's just like, hey, why don't we talk for real, and connect like how social media was intended to do, supposedly, in the beginning, and let's really, really help each other. That's why I appreciate people like ACOG and people who actually do give encouragement and perspective and advice and solutions. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, because at the very least, that's what you could do. If you don't have no solution on how to fix the problem, you can at least offer some encouragement. But to the people who just want to criticize and just have something negative to say, they can shut up. Flat out. And I hope that encourages you to put your foot down and to set up an emotional barrier to people who always have criticism, but they don't have real correction. Real correction means that you are giving me a solution on top of elaborating on the problem. It's like, I know what I did wrong. Sometimes I don't know what I did wrong. But it's one thing to embarrass somebody. It's another thing to say, hey, I noticed this, but this is something that could help. And perfect example, before I was married, I have a family member. I ain't gonna say who it is, but I have two, but one in particular who had something to say about me being single. Because y'all know I didn't get married until what I consider late. But all while I was single, there was never no, hey, I know a young man, I can introduce you guys. Or, hey, you know, brother so-and-so, I think y'all should hook up. Or, you know what, Sheree, I got your number, of course, and I got his number. Why don't we all just get together and let's just see what happens? Out of all the time of me being single, not once did they ever do anything like that. They just talked about how single I was and how concerned that they were. You know, well, let me not get into the grapevine, but it was all, well, what are you going to do? Or, you know what I'm saying? There was no offering to help my singleness. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, this person is a very critical person. They always got something negative to say. Anytime there's bad news, they're the first ones to know. They're the first ones to tell you. And again, let this be encouragement to you guys not to tolerate that. Even from family members, there needs to be a boundary. Because this person, like I said, family. But there's a reason why I don't talk to them like that. There's a reason why I keep a distance. I love and respect them. But in terms of like us hanging all the time, I can't do it. I can't do it. You got to guard your circle. You really do. So I'm going to cut this video. We've been going for 8 minutes, but let that sink in. Let that sink in. We got enough problems. We got enough going on in life. There's enough bad news going around. And I'm all for the solutions. We all know the bad stuff, so how do we fix it? So, again, you got people in your life that got all the criticism, but no advice on solutions. Tell them to shut up and kick rocks. All right. I love y'all. Subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.